And it's not because I like to speak. It's because my bias is to action. If you just learn something, if you let your learning lead to knowledge, you become a fool. If your learning leads to action, you can create real change. And my hope is, out of all these brilliant minds here and what is a leader? A leader is a person of influence, true? Your job as a leader is to influence. You only solve problems if you only solve it by yourself. You don't need an organization. But if it's a big enough problem, we have to organize, we have to be together, you have to have influence. Yeah, so when I think about human beings, I think about what is the most powerful force in the universe, or at least on this planet, let's just not exaggerate, and that would be human emotion. Because what creates a war? It's not intellect that creates war, it's human emotion. What creates peace? So let's talk about this just for a second, this idea of hope. We, as human beings, are driven, we think, by our minds. But in reality, if you study humanity, it's all emotion. We are a culture, we are a group of people that have universal principles that have guided human behavior and helped us make it through wars, make it through pandemics, make it through recessions and depressions. I mean, you don't have to worry about hope. All you have to do is look at the pattern of humanity and you can have some certainty. It's a very different world than just hoping. Who am I and what am I here to give?
You are a catalyst for getting other people to change the way they think about themselves.
In over 3 decades, he's changed millions of lives as a peak performance coach and life strategist.
#1 best-selling author whose books and seminars have helped inspire more than 50 million.
The emotion is the most important thing. It's what got you married, it's what got you children, it's what gets you divorced, it's what makes you start a business. It's really the driver behind everything. And yet, most of us are not that good at it. Technology is exploding. The only way to talk about hope today, and I don't think hope is enough. I think hope is a start. If you just get to hope and you get stuck there, you don't take any action. It takes certainty for people to take action. And I think we want to talk a little bit about ways the most successful people in the world discover something different than just their strategy. They figure out what they really want and why they want it. And when you want something so bad, it'll pull you to find strategies. But if you start with strategy, you might figure it out and not do it. Most people don't change until there's enough pain, but you can learn to be proactive. You can learn to do it out of desire. There's 2 kinds of motivation, right? There's push, and when you're pushing yourself to do something, look, I got a lot of willpower, I bet you do too, or you wouldn't come to a program like this. How do I do this? And you know what the problem is? If you've never done it before, it makes you kind of uncertain inside, doesn't it? Like, I don't know where to start a business. I wouldn't even know where to do. It's too complex. There's too much going on. I don't even know where to go. And so in our minds, we get overwhelmed. There's 2 kinds of motivation, right? There's push, and when you're pushing yourself to do something, look, I got a lot of willpower. I bet you do too, or you wouldn't come to a program like this. But I got a lot of willpower, but there's a limit to everybody's willpower. So push motivation wears out.